So this is an example of some of the strategizing that I have to do to go out into the world. In this case, this is my current job that I work at a hotel. This is my bag that I take with me to work that I have from when I used to work at Menards. And I just want to show you some of the stuff that's in my bag and explain why it's there. Can you see the tips of those scissors?
Yeah, I do.
Safety scissors.
Yeah.
So you don't actually get to something that'll cut until you open it up right there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for a clumsy person, now it's pretty odd for a hotel employee to bring their own scissors to work.
I don't know.
Why does he do that? It's because he's a weirdo. Well, I am a weirdo, but that's not why I do it. I do it for two reasons. Number one, I do it because I'm clumsy and I need to cut down on the number of times that I bleed. The second reason, which is almost important, is that it works as a good visual gag. Are the images getting clearer or fuzzier? Okay, so I carry my own first aid kit. This is a function of my clumsiness. At work, they have a huge first aid kit. It has everything in it I might possibly need. So why do I bring my own? I keep another one in the car, but I keep one in my bag, actually, at work. Would you care to guess why?
Because if you use the one at work, you have to file a report.
Bingo! Bingo! And if I use the one at work, we have to file an incident report. So my experience, Marlo, has been that maybe it benefits me over the long run by developing wisdom, but in the short term, it does not benefit me to be noticed. If people notice me, they notice that I'm different. They notice that I don't fit in. What's wrong with this guy? He's suspicious. Maybe he's a criminal. Let's get rid of him. It doesn't work out for me to be noticed. And I cannot have an area supervisor in another state calling my manager saying, why am I seeing 2 incident reports on this employee every week? What? He works with food and he bleeds this often? See, this isn't going to work out for me.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not going to work out for me. So I have to keep things under wraps about as much as I can.
Yeah.
So that it's not so often. Here's the last thing I'll show you from my work bag.
Okay.
Not only does the weird guy bring his own scissors to work, he brings his own sink stoppers to work.
That's what it looks like.
Why would I bring my own sink stoppers to work?
So you don't accidentally stick your hand down the garbage disposal.
The reason I bring my own sink stoppers is I need sink stoppers that actually work. Those tin, silver, aluminum-looking ones for $1.99 at Walmart, they don't work.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, this gets a little complex. If I'm a typical person who doesn't really care whether my bleach water is 50 parts per million like it's supposed to be, then if the sink stopper leaks, I'll just throw some more water in there.
Yeah.
Because if I'm a typical person, I don't care that it's right. I only care that it looks okay.
Right.
Yeah. And so, but if I'm a person who cares that it's right and I get it to 50 parts per million, I need that sink stopper to work, because then if it leaks, I can't just add water. I'll have to do my testing all over again.
Yeah.
Okay, and it already takes me longer than the average bear to do some tasks at work. It's going to take me even longer on top of that if I have to do something correctly. And so I'm already being compared to people who multitask better than I do. I'm already being compared to people who socialize better than I do. I don't also need that comparison of, well, he looks like he's doing it the right way and he does it a lot faster than Cliff. I don't need that. I don't need that added to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So there's a few things that I keep in my work bag, and that's why.